34 boats launched from Bud Rogers' beautiful home to participate in this fantastic regatta. They're now sailing around the starting line, being set by our courageous Marty, PRO. And as you can see up onto the top of the course, there's some big puffs coming down. The sea breeze is filling in. It's blowing about 13 knots right now. You can see boats preparing, getting ready for their start. And I guess it's time to check in. We have 3 GoPros today on 3 different boats and 2 different drones flying. Right now this drone is being flown by our fearless pilot Adam. This is his first time trying to cover a sailing regatta. And as he tries to look around to figure out where he is, let's check in with our GoPros. Starting with Rudy Tresta, the leader in the radial class, Stephen Tedeschi, and here comes Bud Rogers, the host of the regatta. We just heard the 1.5 minute horns. You can see our 3 competitors, Fleet 34 getting ready. Tedeschi's looking kind of fat and hazy up there. Now we got the drone zooming in down here, some action by the rescue boat. Within 1 minute, people are prepping for their starts, trying to pick their holes. The boat end looks rather crowded again. As we zoom out, Bud, Rudy, and Stephen are all towards the pin end side, away from the mess. That's 30 seconds coming up. It's a pretty big midline sag there. Again, the boat is rather crowded. Now we're going to zoom in on the 3 GoPros so we can see their action. It looks like Tedeschi's main sheet's hooked around the back of his stern. He was telling me before the regatta he was pretty rusty. He hasn't done this in 30 years. And they're off. Pretty big midline sag. Rudy gets the best start of those 3. Sailing right over the top of Sarah Nightingale there. On the lower right hand screen we can see Bud Rogers, and behind him is Stephen Tedeschi in that 29364. Interesting, look at the different ways they have it trimmed. Bud has a much looser outhaul there, much deeper sail, sailing a radial. Tedeschi's sailing a full rig. See how flat it is. He looks tired already, he's just started. And Rudy's got fantastic form there. Hips high, sailing the boat flat. If we look on the very top, he is 3rd from the right, up front. There we go. There's some identifiers. Tedeschi just tacked. He's starting to go back to the middle of the fleet to get his air clear. Rudy still owns the left-hand side of the course. Tedeschi is cutting across. He's got a clean lane. He's making up some ground right now. He's on the lifted tack. Rudy's got a bit of a lift right there. That's the next time he gets a header, you wonder if he should be going across. He's pretty far over. Oh, there he goes. Rudy just tacked on the far left. That's him. And there's a big puff coming down. If he gets to it before those boats do, he should be around top 3 of the river mark. You look right up there in the middle of the course. There's a couple big puffs coming right through. Tedeschi's in that pack right in the middle coming across. I think he's the one to lure to those 3. Rudy on the far left, he just missed a couple of those puffs, so he lost a little bit there. There's Tedeschi sailing right in the middle of the puff. That's a big gain for him. It's a lefty. He's gaining on everyone to the right of him right now. And up ahead you can see some more righties coming across. Tedeschi, some more puffs. Oh, looks like Tedeschi's getting lazy. He's just going slow right now. Trying to pinch. Look at that big puff coming off the left-hand side of the course. All the boats to the right, they're going to miss that. It's going to be kind of painful. And look at this. Oh, someone makes a bad tack and falls over. That's a tough one. Looks like we lost a bit of our drone footage. Now we're tuning in with our 3 competitors here. All 3 of them on port tack, cutting across the fleet. See, one boat's got Rudy's hip. Seems like the boys off the left-hand side are the ones that had the biggest gains there. Fleet spread out pretty quick for this short of a course, surprisingly. Of course, when they get to the winter mark, they'll get congested, all back up again, making it exciting. Interesting enough, it looks like we have 3 recreational boaters that decided to tube right through the center of the course. Tedeschi out in the top right, he's battling through that motorboat right now. And we got the GoPro footage back. Let's get our bearings up. There's Rudy just tacking over to starboard. He looks like he's going to be first around the windward mark. That was a pretty impressive windward leg on his part. And if the GoPro footage could just sit, sorry, the drone, if you could just settle in and get our field, we can see who's who. Here's the 2nd and 3rd place boats coming around the windward mark now. Bud Rogers is coming across off the left. He's looking pretty good. He'll be top 10 as well, maybe Tedeschi as well. These guys on the starboard ley line overstood by quite a bit. You can see their sails out. Indicates a righty at the end of the shift. There's Tedeschi ducking Bud right there. Yeah, they overstood. This righty was a pretty big one at the very end there. Some big gains if you tack short on the ley line. You don't overstand by too much. That looks like Kevin Kwan coming in with the red hat. Kevin Kwan was on the U.S. sailing team for years, went to the Junior Olympics as a windsurfer, and then was on the Olympic windsurfing sailing team. And of course, he hasn't sailed the lasers since the 90s. And it looks like that's going to be pretty close to it since the drone coverage is running out of battery. He's going to have to head in pretty soon. But we'll be back for race 2 in a few minutes to at least catch that start. Stay tuned for more.